All right, so this morning we're recognizing two seniors, and our first senior that we'll recognize is Natalie Joan Lane. Fantastic. So just a brief synopsis for people that aren't in the, I guess, immediate family, that are still part of the Griz family. Natalie is from Dallas, Pennsylvania, and she joined us. She spent her first year at University of Wisconsin, and then we received a call June or July. It was pretty late. And talked, and Natalie came out for a visit with her mom, Allison, and kind of hit it off. We had a lot of great conversations, and had a chance to briefly get to know each other a little bit. And then Natalie made the jump. It's a big jump coming from the East Coast of the U.S. out to the West Coast. But we're excited that Natalie did it. And you know, the things, what's important is this is a value-oriented program. We run it like a family. They get access to our family, our kids. They're not my daughters, but in a sense they are, in the sense that the love and compassion and the feelings I have for them go deep. But Natalie came out, and I think the transition was good. You know, she started off, and she I don't did you know your major?
I had just decided to kind of switch to psychology because I took it over the summer.
Okay, so there was that.
That's where we hit the conversation.
Yeah.
It was you're a psychologist. So.
Yeah, so we dove into that. But then Natalie got here, and she really you did a great job of diving into your academics. You know, first and foremost, they're here as student athlete, and that student comes before the athlete. And Natalie is crushing it. She, I think, 2 or maybe even 3-time Big Sky academic all honors, I think ITA, individual honors, which is actually a higher GPA than our conference. So that's a national academic award. So that piece really, you've done a beautiful job, and she's prepared herself for that next step in the real world with that college piece. And then just that transition, you know, taking that leap of faith, going from the east to the west. You know, it's a mountain town. She's her dad's and her. Are you from New York as well? Yeah, so they're from New York City, the big city. So making that transition, and you've done such a beautiful job. You know, you get involved in our outdoor community. She's involved with our community. She works at Athleta, does a great job there. They volunteer. They've volunteered at the marathon and other organizations. So she's incorporated service into her life, which is massively important for us. And so it's just so special to watch you grow. And I'm excited for the next step, because I know the psychology degree and then the business and the acumen and pairing that all together, it's just going to be a great trajectory from you. So thank you. Yeah. Next up, Lydia Dukic. Awesome. So Lydia Dukic is a fascinating story. And thank you, her sister is here, and which is awesome. It's again just great to have family included. Lydia came by way of Northern California, Sacramento or Santa Clara area. But if you ask Lydia, she would never tell you that. She would tell you she's Croatian. It's always Croatian all the time, and it's such an interesting thing learning from somebody that has such a strong tie to their heritage in terms of their country and their origin and their family and their community that they come from, and that's been amazing. It's probably one of the strongest I've ever been around, to be honest with you. And it's been special learning from her in that sense. And then Lydia took a leap of faith. I mean, coming from that huge epicenter and that strong family tie, to be able to come to Montana, that's a giant step for somebody. And to come here, and you know, she roomed with a basketball player, Taylor, who she's still friends with, she's majored in health and human performance. She's fascinated with the sciences of sports, and she's been around great professors, and just watching Lydia grow. And Lydia had a little bump in the road where she ended up with a wrist issue, and she had to actually have surgery. And if any of you have had surgeries and been injured, athletics and injury is a hard combo sometimes. So you've done an incredible job of not only working your way back in, but also being able to compete at this level in your senior year. It's a blessing, really. I mean, there's a lot of different factors, but your persistence and your perseverance have been awesome. So it's just a pleasure, and yeah, it's fun, and I know I'm going to continue to be in contact with you guys for the rest of your lives, but it's been a blessing. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.